I have nearly completed my M16 A4 style replica. I went ahead and purchased another A4/A2 style lower. This is a complete one from Palmetto. It's $179. The overall quality is pretty much on par with what Rock River is offering. I have an A4 style buttstock from them, and it's all right. It works okay, and it gives me the cosmetic appearance of what I'm going for. I also have to say, of course, shooting these rifle-length gas systems, that they're much more pleasant. Now, Palmetto here did put the proper F-marked front sight post and gas block for the flat top, which is something to note if you're buying a flat top receiver with a fixed front sight post. You want to make sure that it has that F-marked front sight, or you're going to have a pretty rough time at the range trying to figure out what's wrong and why you can't zero your rifle. And why, pushing it out to any sort of distance, you're not going to be hitting what you're aiming at. I've seen some articles suggest that you could be off as much as 6 MOA if you don't have the correct front sight post. Now, there are some aftermarket front sights that you can switch out that will help fix that problem if the wrong gas block was put on. They're not terribly expensive, but that is something to keep in mind when you're out searching for your upper receiver or buying a complete rifle. In some cases, depending on the manufacturer, you never know, somebody might have goofed up depending on who you're buying from, especially if it's a smaller outfit. So overall, the polymer handguard here, it's decent. It's the cheap polymer military style handguards that are featured on a lot of rifles, and they work really well, honestly, in terms of dissipating heat. I think they work a lot better than a lot of the aluminum rail systems that are out there. I will be replacing this with a Knight's Armament rail in the near future. And I do have a full range review coming out on this rifle, and we'll just say that the results were not entirely what I was expecting. You'll see in a future video, possibly tomorrow or early next week. But overall, again, I'm mostly satisfied with this build. I mean, for the parts and the overall cost of the build, this is the first time I've used exclusively Palmetto components in a build, and I have $479 in the entire rifle, not including the rear sight, which was another $45. Now, I was getting ready to jump on and throw an aim point on this rifle, but there may be some things that will need to be done to it, and we'll talk about that in the next video I have coming out. I'm not enthralled or impressed with Palmetto's response. I did reach out to them regarding some issues I was having, and they haven't contacted me back yet. I didn't call them yet, but I will probably call them tomorrow morning and try and get some more information. Wanted to give them a few days to email me back. The reason I'm showing you this Arrow precision low receiver, I'm doing a really high-end custom build, if you will. So go ahead and name some parts or components you think I should add. I have this bare bones lower, haven't bought the upper receiver yet, but I do want to build a new rifle for self-defense and home defense purposes. And go ahead and leave the parts idea in the comments below.